0-4, 3-41 in the last 44 games. The numbers are staggering. 20 in a row in Wisconsin, including that playoff loss back in the 90s.
The new regime, Jim Schwartz, 2-18, right?
The big thing today was the penalties.
Ridiculous. That is, I remember Bobby Ross would say, I don't coach that stuff. Well, I'm sure Jim Schwartz doesn't coach that stuff either, but it's a reflection on the coach when you have those many penalties. And veteran players, too. How many times can Kyle Vanden Bosch jump off sides?
There was a sequence where Turk McBride didn't jump off sides.
He
lines up off sides and it negates a turnover. Now, thankfully, later on in the drive, Chris Houston picked off another pass. I suggest that Turk McBride pays for dinner for him all week after that. But come on, you can't be lining up offside and expecting to win football games.
I will suggest that Charles Woodson had a hand on Calvin Johnson on one play that didn't get called for the interference. So the Lions got the short end maybe that way, but no excuse for all those penalties. And still big plays, fumbles, bad interceptions. One I don't think was Hill's fault. Obviously Best fell down. One thing about this Lion team, okay? They are certainly entertaining. They were fun to watch today, and got to give Sean Hill a hell of a lot of credit. He really had a good game. Would have liked to see him try to run it in on that one time where he tried to force the ball, but you know what? He played pretty well. They got the ball to Calvin. Brandon Pettigrew, 8 catches, but 2 big drops.
Big drops.
These types of things just can't happen. And I know I've been saying it. We've been saying it since we're blue in the face. Yes, they look like they are a better football team than they have been. But it's not good enough. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm praising them that they're entertaining, that they are better, they have more talent, but they're still 0-4, and that's unacceptable.
Little positive spin. If you look at the schedule and the way it was stacked up, they have gone on the road, played all 3 of their divisional opponents on the road. They're out of the way. Yes, all losses, but they've played well. Hopefully they can get better and get back at these guys when they play them here in Detroit.
Hopefully. I mean, you would assume that they're going to get better because they're a young team. I'll give you that. But, they play the Rams next week in a game that will probably be blacked out. Hopefully you'll go buy tickets because it's going to be an exciting game. Because the Lions are an exciting team. They're an exciting loser.
You're a good marketer.
Yeah. You got to figure they hopefully will win. But, the Rams beat them last year at Ford Field.
Right, they're only win of the year.
The Rams have won 2 in a row. Sam Bradford's looking pretty good. Please, win next week.
They need to win. Let's move on to the Tigers because there are things to talk about. We got some clarity today from Dave Dombrowski. He really laid out in the line who he's going to bring back and who he's not and who might be back. Are you surprised with anything he said today? Well,
I'm not surprised. I'm upset. I'm sorry. I know Brandon Inge and Johnny Peralta, they want back, and the second base, they say they'll, take second base from within, which means either Rhymes or Sizemore. What? Is there something that these 3 guys did or these 3 positions did that you want to bring them all back? And then Jim Leyland says basically Phil Koch's going to be a starter, but he also says he's going to bring, he wants to beef up the bullpen. Phil Koch was pretty good in the bullpen. Why would you mess up with one position and have a question mark as him as a starter? I don't agree with that. I agree with Dombrowski. They got to get another bat in there. But I'm sorry, the left side of the infield, Injalta, does not excite me.
Injalta.
Does not excite me.
No, it doesn't. And I agree with you on all accounts that great guys, and I'd love to have them on the team. But if you can go out and get a higher tier player, a top tier player at one of those positions, you got to do it because it's proven over time that it just doesn't work.
Absolutely.
It does not get you a pennant. MSU Michigan week. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be first time since '99 both teams are undefeated. And
they got there in different ways, and I'm alarmed that Michigan right now is a 5-point favorite. Let me tell you, I think everybody's just, with good reason, just blinded by Denard and the offense. But their defense, I think Michigan State's going to win the game because they're a tougher team. They can run the ball, and they play some defense. Michigan's defense, let's face it, Greg Robinson should have a Charmin label. If you don't have great players, why are you playing so soft? Why are you giving, they had one play yesterday, it was like 3rd and 15, and they give like 16-yard cushion and all that. Why you play hard? Do some things out there. They can't play a 3-man front all day against Michigan State because Michigan State's going to run the ball.
And unfortunately for Michigan's sake, they have lost the luster of the dominance they had over Michigan State. There is no fear in the Spartans' eyes. They went down there 2 years ago and won. They won last year. This could be 3 in a row for the Spartans. It's been a long time since we've said that.
And I think it will be.
On Stonehead of the week.
Well, we're going to do something different. 2 Stoneheads, 1 play. We take you to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Last play of the game, where they thought it was the last play of the game. Les Miles, coach of LSU. What's with your time management? Look at these guys. They're hurrying up Spike the ball, call a play. They don't know what the heck's going on. Bad snap. Tennessee recovers. They win. Everybody's excited, right? No. But Derek Dooley, the head coach of Tennessee, 13 players on the field. They got
not even 12.
Not even 12. They had to. And then what happens is you see LSU scores the winning touchdown. Les Miles, Derek Dooley, one play, two coaches, two teams, Stoneheads.
We are breaking new ground on Mike Stoney's segment. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
Of course, can listen to Stoney every morning on 97.1 The Ticket, 6 a.m. He's headed home right now to get some shut-eye.